Day 1 of our canoe trip. From Tenaire Beach, we'll first head north to clear the peninsula, and then turn southwest and head out onto the lake proper and its labyrinth of islands. With a strong headwind, we'll keep to the leeward side of the islands as much as possible, and finally make camp on the southern tip of Ham Island. We didn't canoe as far as we wanted today, but this little place is a real gem. Camping here is confined by geography to the southern end of the island, but there are plenty of sites to choose from and all are well sheltered and level. Best of all, you're but a stone's throw from the west-facing beach and its purple sands, an ideal place to put in your canoes, take a refreshing swim in Amisk's crystal clear waters, or simply take in a breathtaking sunset.
Wow, you're swimming in paradise, buddy.
Tiny Ham Island is but a kilometre long, and although the southern tip is level and easily accessed, the rest is a jumble of bush, cliffs, and gullies. Bushwhacking your way along the spine of the island will take an hour, one way at least. You'll be rewarded along the way, however, with the discovery of the Ham Island silo. Oddly out of place atop the highest point, you'll find this large steel structure. Built many decades ago, it lays empty, never having held grain. The local lore holds that it was built by hand during the Cold War to hide personal effects by someone. It must have been hauled piece by piece up these steep slopes and then assembled by hand. What would drive a person to do such a thing, one can only imagine. The next day was a day of relaxation and an opportunity to explore our surroundings. Cameras in hand, we'll head out to do just that and capture some interesting shots of Ham Island's flora and fauna.
Right behind him, I saw that. That's what he's doing, man.
Back at camp, a loon floats just offshore, seemingly keeping one eye on us and another on the schools of small fish it was feeding on. We obviously weren't too much of an intrusion, as the feeding went on for hours. Later, a large mixed flock of white pelicans and pelagic cormorants flew in to rest and feed a while. They, however, stayed only briefly, and then moved on in a flurry of beating wings, no doubt in search of Amisk's plentiful fish populations. After a full and rewarding day of hiking, photography, fishing, and canoeing, it's time to settle in on our little beach and discuss tomorrow's events. We'll be moving on to another island, a much larger one, called Missy, further north into the labyrinth. With that settled, all that's left to do is enjoy the sunset, hit the hay, and dream of more clear skies.